I am delighted. I'm really excited to announce something with you all. Coming up this year, starting at Easter, we are going to have our first visual artist in residence at City Church for the coming ministry year. We're really excited for 10 months. Yeah, please, round of applause. You don't even know who you're applauding for yet, maybe. Joining me on stage is Daniel Dew, who, if I had thought better and clearer, I would have some of his work on the screen behind me. Instead, go to danielpdew.com to see some of his work and his story. But he has a fine arts degree from the University of Texas, has been a practicing artist asking questions about art and faith for a large part of his life, working in New York, Portland, Vancouver, and now back in Houston. And so we are so excited to have Daniel joining us. He'll be with us monthly, and he'll be working on pieces that we are commissioning that we feel like represent the values, the vision of City Church. So I'm really excited about how this is gonna come. Thank you, Daniel, for joining us today. I've got a couple questions just so people get to know you a little better. Tell me about the road that led you to Houston, your life story or whatever you want to share in the next, minute.
Yeah. All right, thanks for having me. My name's Daniel. As like Clint said, I actually grew up in Houston in the Cypress area. And after college, studying fine art at the University of Texas, I went to New York and I did arts ministry there. I lived out in Queens, and we had a thriving arts ministry with visual artists, Broadway actresses and actors, and other performing artists as well. After I did that for 5 years, I went to Portland, and there I did this thing. I studied at this atelier, which is Italian for studio, I think, and I was classically trained there, spent 3 years learning the same techniques as the old masters. And then after that, I went to grad school in Vancouver, Canada, and I studied at this school called Regent, and I did art and faith kind of thing, where I wanted to reconcile, being a Christian, the most important thing in my life, how do I depict that, and how do I show that to people far from God and people who are disillusioned? And so I spent 3 years doing that. I got a master's and did my thesis on Jeremiah and performance art and his kind of prophetic signs. And then I was in LA for a little bit doing medical illustrations, and it was expensive, hard to break in, difficult. Life changes brought me back here, and I've been here for about 8 months. And so I'm still figuring things out. Glad to have this opportunity.
Yeah, thanks, Daniel. It's a great story. I think even for those of us who don't understand art, or we're new to the art world, even just understanding that the questions you're asking are about work and faith, sort of reconciling our work with our faith, and that's something that we do, that you do with your art so beautifully. Last question, just give us one sort of teaser about why you're excited about being our visual artist in residence for this coming year.
Yeah, I'm just excited for City Church's vision for arts and bring beauty. I think it's really close to my heart. I'm excited to make art, as an artist. Like, we want every excuse to actually do art rather than all the other things. And so Clint's graciously said, he's like, you make the art, we'll help explain it for you, and so I think I'm tired of being my own marketing manager, my own whatever, so I'm just excited to do a residency and make art.
Sign me up, yeah. Daniel alluded to it, but our vision is to bring beauty into broken places, and one of the ways we think of doing that is through the arts. We're so honored that you're joining us this year, and more about beauty and brokenness, I'm gonna invite Valerie Thompson to share a story right now. Thank you, Daniel.